Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode. We are going to be talking about something that a lot of people didn't get clarity on time.
Same OG. Sugar.
All right, so I was gisting with one of my friends, and in the midst of the talking, he just said he wanted to send something to one of his bosom friends. And this person is an adult. So I'm like, oh, sending something to a friend. What happened? What's the story? And he said that he's actually nothing much. He's a person with a call. The obvious call is up on his life. But he believes that if he gets to do something outside that call, he will not have time for it. So all he does is just that. And so a lot of people have to, give him one or two from time to time. I'm like, okay. So hold that. Another gist, I had a lot of friends who, they were trusting God for, the blessings, the increase and all. Then they got jobs and next thing, more job don't choke them. They don't even get time for God anymore. So what does this mean? The essence of living a balanced life. The key point for me is we must learn to move from success living to significance. How do I mean? When I started off my work, I got a significant and very loud word. And that was, I will bless you enough to afford the call. And I said, oh, okay. I will bless you enough. And I prayed for the blessing and I had a job. And I've been working effectively and it's able to make me afford the call. God's call upon your life is not a call to irresponsibility. God's call upon your life is not a call to frustration. And we have to say these things as young Christians. God won't call you into frustration. And there's the ability for you to be able to live a balanced life as you fulfill the call and as you do your job. So today's episode, we just want to let you know that it is not enough to say that I am working and I will not have time for anything that has to do with purpose or kingdom. Neither is it enough to say that I am doing kingdom and so I won't have time for work. Let me give an example. I remember when I was to do a show, in the midst of looking for a venue, we walked into that particular club. We walked into this particular club and we told the man that we want to do a gospel show in the club. And he said, what? That was the first time people were approaching him for such a venture. He was excited and suddenly I saw this look on his face. And I said, what happened, sir? He said, well, I actually used to be a very active thriving Christian. I used to be one of the people that go on the streets and actually preach. But now, adulthood hustle. I can't even remember when last I even said a prayer, not to talk of going to church. And I said, wow. And we talked, after which he said something. He said, maybe this is just a sign for God And he said, maybe this is just a sign for me to show that I still have God in heart. So I will have you do this thing in this place for free, just buy diesel. That was how I was able to get that. Yeah, you heard that. So you don't want to be in a position where you are chasing responsibility and forget God. Neither do you want to be in a position where you are chasing God and become irresponsible. Balance. So you are a double-edged sword. Until we see again, remain sharp. If you have any questions or comments, the comment section is open.